Thank you. Next, I'd like to introduce ITI's English courses to you all. Now, every year we have over 1,000 people who apply to ITI's English courses. Around 300 of those get accepted, but today I want to tell you about just two of my own students. These are Ava and Zoe. Let's start with Ava first. Ava comes from Taichung, and she studied foreign languages at university. Now, because Ava had no work experience, she was just 22 years old when she joined ITI. Now, Ava chose our 2-year IBAP course. This is the International Business Administration Program. It's ITI's premier English offering. Let's have a look at what she did in the first year. The first year focuses on the fundamentals of English, things such as listening and speaking, reading, writing, business courses, as well as more practical skills such as presentations. In fact, presentations was one of Ava's favorite courses because she found that it was so useful once she got a job. Now, it's important to remember that ITI is not a cram school. It is not simply about passing a test and moving on to the next thing. Instead, we want to build our students' confidence so that they don't fear doing business or communicating in English. Now, Ava, she made excellent progress, not only because of her hard work and positive attitude, but also because of 3 things uniquely that ITI can offer. The first of those is her international teachers. ITI's English teachers come from around the world, from countries such as America and Canada, UK, South Africa, and beyond. This means that Ava not only got to hear different kinds of accents, but she also got to understand different kinds of cultures and worldviews. Since teachers and students spend so much time together, this really helped her a lot. Secondly, Ava and her classmates were following the EOP, the English-only policy. Basically, from the moment she woke up in the morning until the moment she went to bed at night, she and her classmates were speaking English as much as they could. Now, I know this sounds scary if you're not used to it, but you have to remember that ITI students are all in the same position. They are there to help each other, support each other, and of course the teachers are there as well to offer encouragement and guidance. In addition to this, Ava and her classmates listen to the BBC News every morning. There are a lot of benefits to this. Firstly, in terms of your listening, you can pick out not only main ideas, but also specific details. In terms of your speaking, you're going to be able to summarize complicated ideas in clear, simple language, and it will help with your pronunciation as well. And since the BBC has so many international stories, you're going to understand what is happening in the world, why it is happening, and also how that will affect Taiwan. Next up, let's have a look at the second year, because here the focus is going to change somewhat. There are still essential courses in things such as listening and speaking. However, the emphasis changes more to practical skills that you can use in your future careers. For example, Ava studied how to host a meeting in English, how to conduct a negotiation, how to attend an exhibition and pitch a product to foreign clients. These are useful career skills, and they're also useful for Term 8. Now, you might have noticed there are no classes in Term 8, and that's because our students go on internship. Last year, we sent our students all around the world to places such as America, Ireland, Malta, as well as Sydney and Melbourne in Australia. In Ava's case, she actually arranged her own internship at a lighting and architectural firm in Germany. This is an amazing opportunity for our students to enjoy living, working, and traveling in a foreign country. And it's a great reminder that English is not just about your TOEIC score. It's a practical skill that you can use to improve your life. However, what if you don't have 2 years to give? For people in that situation, ITI also offers a variety of shorter, intensive courses. And this brings us to my second student today, Zoe. Zoe might be like many of you here today. She comes from Taipei, and she studied business administration at university. Now, because Zoe had a few years of work experience, she was 27 years old when she joined ITI. Zoe chose a one-year course, and you can think of this as the best of the essential skills, things such as listening, speaking, reading, and writing, combined with the best of the practical skills as well, in things such as meetings, exhibitions, and job search. The idea is to provide students with the maximum benefit in the minimum amount of time. Now, I know this is a cliche, but we really do encourage our students to not only work hard, but play hard as well. So Ava and Zoe, they were not just busy studying, but they also found time to participate in a variety of different activities. In terms of the fun things that we do, every year ITI holds a talent show called Idols. This is a great chance for new students to get together, to sing and act and form great friendships. In addition to this, we also teach our students how to play golf so that you won't feel embarrassed if you have to entertain clients by not knowing how to play. As our teachers also have their own unique talents, they will also share those with students as well. For example, in Taichung, where I work, we have a teacher called Ollie. He's a great musician, and he teaches our students how to play guitar and ukulele. If you're more interested in the serious kind of things, then every year ITI holds a presentations competition. This is a great way for our students to show what they've learned in the first year at ITI. We also offer clubs in things such as wine tasting, so that if you have to accompany a customer to a business lunch or business dinner, you won't feel uncertain about what to order. And in addition to that, we also teach our students important software skills. For example, just this week, I've been teaching my own students how to use Photoshop, as well as other important software such as Excel and PowerPoint. For Zoe, that was one of her favorite clubs because she found those skills so useful once she got a job. Now, because we have so many international teachers, there are also a variety of social events throughout the year. For example, every December, each campus celebrates Christmas together. And indeed, next week, we're also going to have Halloween parties, which are totally organized by the students. Everything is done in English. In addition to that, we also celebrate major sporting events, things such as Super Bowl or the Olympics or the World Cup. This is a chance for our students to network, to use their English, and to really form closer relationships together. Because ITIers often find that once they graduate, those networks are extremely important to them. But so what? Why spend all this time and all this money coming to ITI? Well, next, let's look at the results, what Ava and Zoe are doing right now. We'll start off first with Ava. When she came back from her internship in Germany, the company thought she did such an excellent job that they offered her a full-time position right here in Taipei. She currently works in international sales as an in charge of customer development. That means that she gets to use both her English skills and her business abilities every single day. Those are the things that ITI prepared her for. Now, Ava's a pretty modest person, so I can't tell you exactly what her salary is. But if you look at women in Taiwan in Ava's age group, you'll see that actually she's in the top 1% of earners, and she is only 25 years old. Let's move on to Zoe. As you may have noticed, there is no time for an internship in the one-year course. However, after she graduated, she received a variety of job offers, and she decided to go and work at a medical devices company here in Taipei. Now, because this is a startup company, she had a tremendous opportunity to do a variety of different things. She hosts meetings, she writes emails, she telephones customers, she gives presentations, she goes to exhibitions. She gets to do everything that she studied for at ITI. Now, because this company is growing quickly and mostly has foreign customers, she has a tremendous opportunity to travel. In fact, in the first year that she worked there, she visited over a dozen different countries around the world. And right now, today, she's actually living in Italy for a couple of months after she negotiated a major sales contract over there. I'd like to share with you something that Zoe said to me recently. She said, "I just work the best as I can and keep learning." That's the growth mindset that ITI gave me. And I'd like you to remember this today, that you don't need to have the very best English to come to ITI. Instead, if you can be positive, if you can work hard, and if you can keep going despite difficulties, then you can change your life, just like Ava and Zoe did at ITI. Thank you.